Hello you all and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Let's talk about this video right quick. Today I want to be able to show you how to get the best pipe cleaner curl results with your sister lock. If you are interested, make sure you stay tuned because that's what this video will be about. Other than that, let me go on and put something on these eyebrows and these lips because I got to get ready for this camera. See y'all in a minute. Okay, so thank you for staying with me, y'all. I had to kind of get these brows right, put a little lip on today. Like, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. Anyway, if you're interested in what I got on my lips, it's the Juvia's. You all know it's a black-owned company. This is the red velvet, which is a liquid matte. So I do have that on. Y'all know I got my color because this girl loves some color. First things first. So I think how you can get the best pipe cleaner curl results, make sure that anyway, so you know, you have your pipe cleaners. These are the short ones, these are the long ones. Now this is when my hair was really short. Okay, to me, I get the best results with these. Using these, it's not so good. And then make sure your hair, you can either spray it to get it real wet or either douse it under the sink. Okay, so we're gonna get into this video, you all. We are going to talk about how these doctors just don't care about us. And I would say us, people period, but I'm just talking about people with our melanated skin, okay? It's crazy. Let me tell you all, this is a story time as well as taking down my hair. These doctors, I'm gonna tell you all about my experience and how I believe, and I'm sure of it, that a patient is, you as a patient are your best advocate, okay? You as a patient, you are your best advocate. That's it and that's all. So let me tell you all, this was back months ago. I went to the doctor because I'm having an issue with my hip. Get to the doctor, check in, boom, I get back there. First thing when I get back there, I was like, oh, I forgot something. Well, let me take it back. I checked in, they said, okay, go back to they will call your name. All right, okay, got that part right. So I sat down and then I realized, dang it, I forgot something in the car. Anyway, so I ran out to get it and then I came back in. Of course, I was running. So as soon as the medical assistant gets me back there, she goes, okay, come on in. She calls my name, sits down. Let's do your vitals. Okay, so she checks my vitals. So she says your blood pressure is 142/78. And I said, that's weird. I said, can you check it again? She goes, yeah. So she checks it again, it's still there. I said, okay, check it on the other side. So she says, okay. Okay, so if you don't know, the doctor, when you get to the doctor's office, you're supposed to sit down about 10 minutes in a quiet room with nobody saying nothing to you, kind of like meditation music on, and then they should check your blood pressure. That's the correct way. And before they diagnose you with blood pressure, they have to see you at least 3 times. With that said, so the medical assistant, I said, well, you checked it a little too fast, you know, all this other kind of stuff. Do you have it? So she goes, no, I mean, that's what it says. So I said, okay, at this point, I'm irritated. I said, okay, let's go ahead and wait till the doctor comes in. Okay, so the doctor comes in and says, oh, I see you have high blood pressure. I said, no, I don't have high blood pressure. I said, well, I was explaining to your medical assistant that I had to run outside and get something. Also, people have white coat syndrome. White coat syndrome, you see the doctor, you get the jitters, you get nervous, your anxiety starts going, it's gonna raise your pressure, right? So he's all, I mean, it could be the case, but I don't think that's the case here. I said, well, why would you say that you don't think that's the case here? So, oh, I forgot. The first thing he talked about was the COVID shot. I'll probably end up taking some of these down off camera. Anyway, so then he started saying, have you had the COVID shot? And I'm like, no, I haven't had the COVID shot, but I'm not here for that. Like, I'm here about my hip. And I don't have a job to where it's mandated for me to take it right now. So he goes, okay, but why are you not getting it? I said, well, it's just a personal choice. Okay, but what is your personal choice? Like, why don't you? I said, we're not here for that. I said, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about my hip. He said, well, first thing we need to talk about is your blood pressure. I said, I don't have high blood pressure. So he said, have you ever heard of the medicine? He started talking about the blood pressure medication. I said, well, I don't want to take any medication because medication helps one thing and it tears down another. And I explained to him how I am such a naturalist. Like, let me work it out naturally. I said, don't you have to give me like regimen, say exercise, you know, do this or do that? I said, I'm a real stickler on my health. I said, I may be a plus size girl, thick in the thighs. I didn't say that to him, but I did. I said, you know, I may be a plus size girl, but I said, you can't categorize us all in the same category. So he was like, okay, so you don't want to, I said, no. I said, I would like to come back 2 times and then 3 times and then let's see the difference. So he said, okay, all right. So we left it at that. So then we got to the hip. All right, so getting to the hip. So then I tell him I've been having problems. Okay, what's your problems? I explain if I work out too hard, if I run, pretty much the next 5 days, I can barely walk. Like I'm feeling so much pain. So he's all, I don't think it, pretty much he was telling me nothing was wrong with my leg. My hip. So I said, okay, can we, oh, I know what it was. I asked him, could he refer me to a dietitian and could he refer me to, so I can get a MRI. He fought me nail and tooth saying, well, the dietitian, well, we don't give out referrals for that, but when we do, they're generally not approved. I said, okay, well, if they're generally not approved, that's okay. I serve a mighty God. So in this case, I feel that my request is going to be granted. So he was like, well, they're generally not approved. I said, well, doctor, can you go ahead and put in the request? He grudgingly did it. He said, well, I have to kind of write up a report and the ICD code has to match up. I said, well, why would you? I said, well, I'm a plus size girl and you're saying I got high blood pressure. So you're saying, and I've never had it. I said, so wouldn't you want to steer me in that direction first? He fought me nail and tooth. I talked to the supervisor. They put in the request, got approved. He fought me for the MRI, got approved, but he was telling me nothing was wrong. With that said, I'm like, you're not listening to me. I said, you're not listening to anything I'm saying. I said, I'm telling you that I don't have a history of high blood pressure. You're trying to put me on medication. You told me nothing was wrong with my hip. And you also told me that a referral for a dietitian is generally not approved. I said, I can't understand that because the last insurance I had or doctor I had, anything I needed, they were there for me. I said, I feel like you are treating me like a number and is that okay? And I said, I certainly don't want to bring in skin color. I said, but I just don't like the way I'm being treated. I said, I'm being treated as if I'm a number. I said, what if I was one of your family members? What if it's your mother? What if it's your father? What if it's your sibling? Would you do the same thing? What if it's your child? So he kind of looks at me with this blank stare. He got so irritated. So finally I got the request. All right, so now fast forward months. I waited, I think it was 6 weeks. He said he wants to see me again. Okay. So I'm here at the doctor's office. I'm so irritated. I'm so bothered. I'm back for a follow-up and I went ham on this doctor. Not horrible service. Anyway, let me get off this camera before I say some things that I'll regret later. I'm mad at these people right now. And he sees me again, he gets me in there. Oh, your pressure isn't high, it's down. I said, well, I tried to explain to you the last time I was here that I ran out to my car. You guys took my blood pressure at a time that you probably shouldn't have took it. You should have let me kind of calm down, kind of get in a better zone. Shrugged his shoulders, all right? I said, and you also told me that the x-ray, that the MRI wouldn't get approved. And I said, and it did get approved, all right? He did not want to hear that. Once again, I think what I'm trying to say is drive a point. Be your own advocate. You are your best advocate for something that you know what's wrong with you. You fight for it. Don't let these doctors do that. It's not okay. Because I even asked him, do you work for the pharmaceutical company or are you working to kind of here to help me get better? Fast forward once again. Got x-rays. The x-rays show there is definitely something wrong with my hip. I did get it explained and we can move forward. I am now in therapy, okay? I've seen a dietitian. All these things. Advocate for yourself. Fight for yourself. These doctors don't care. And if you don't care or if you don't know, they're not going to do it. Don't let them put you on medication that is not for you. Don't do it. Try to figure it out first. But the first thing they want to do is put you on medication or condemn you. And I think, to me, it's because of our skin color, the way we're treated. I don't like it, and it's not okay, and I'm going to fight for myself. But anyway, remember, fight for yourself. That's my story. I got to see a dietitian, and I also got my MRI. So, therapy. This is my second time going to therapy, and I have to go twice a week. So, we're going to see. They're going to strengthen everything. All this. I left the doctor's office, and I'm frantic. Like, I got in my car, and I literally broke down. Anxiety was at its highest. I called my daughter. She was like, Mom, what's wrong? I'm crying. Like, the doctor just told me I had high blood pressure. You know how I am about my health. Like, this is really bearing on me. Like, I don't want anything to be wrong with my health. Like, I'm a big stickler on it too. But y'all, I got in my car and I had a whole breakdown. A whole breakdown because I was told some information that I knew wasn't true, but I let him get to me mentally. Don't let that happen to you. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this hair down so you all can see it off camera. Hang tight. I'm going to come back on and show you all the finished look. What's up, y'all? I am back. What? Can't nobody tell this beautiful black woman nothing right now. Don't even try to tell me nothing. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, gorgeous. I love this. Look at this. Look at this pipe cleaner curl result. Who wouldn't want a pipe cleaner curl look like this? Gon' do it, sis. But once again, make sure you douse your hair with water. Also talk about pipe cleaners. We have long pipe cleaners, all right? Here's a long one. All you do is take it and you fold, all right? So you fold, well, you know, you have a little hole right there. Put your little hole. And then you take and you just fold. That's it. You just fold around, go around, go around, go around, okay? And then that's it. All right, quick. I do like these smaller ones. Now with the smaller ones, you can get like 2 or 3 around, look, 2 or 3 locks around. Well, when your hair is long, you can get about 2 or 3 locks. When my hair was shorter, probably got about 5 or 6 around it. All right. Now about 2. So it is more tedious, or it takes longer when you have to use these little ones, but I promise you, you get great results. So maybe an hour for the big ones and maybe 2 hours for the small ones. But I highly recommend the smaller ones because you get the best results. And you can tell the front, remember, are bigger. It's okay though, it's bigger. But let me do, so see how the smaller ones were used and you get that nice good, look at that. See that? Look it. You all can see the back. Let me stop putting my hand in it. Hopefully you all can see. Nope, you can't see. Let me come back. So this is the side. The side. And then the back. As Jean G does, a 360. And then to the other side. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, man, I love it. But anyway, you all, remember to advocate for yourself. Get what you need, not get what you want, but get what you need. And I needed a dietitian, and I needed an MRI on my hip, and I got it. So you gotta fight a little bit, but not physical, okay? You all, thank you so much, so much for tuning in. You all know that this girl loves color, bright color to be exact. Other than that, this girl gotta go because she got some food on the stove, and I may include that picture, but my food might be burning. Gotta go. Bye, guys.